Hello everybody, we're here for another grocery haul collab. My video today is part of our monthly collab. I want to thank Tiffany at Six and Jessic Myrose for hosting this. Make sure you check out all of the videos in the collab. They'll be down below in the description box. And today we are headed into the store. This last week I spent way too much money on my prepper pantry because of the meat deals. However, if chicken is still on sale, I'm going to be buying more today. But besides that, I'm going to try to keep it minimal. If I don't buy chicken, I am going to try to keep it below $50. Let's see if I can do it. All right, everybody, I am back home. I'm excited to show you guys what I got, and I'm excited to let you guys know whether I met my goal or not. But I just pulled into my driveway, and I wanted to talk to you guys really quick because as I was in the store, I was focusing on prices as I always do, and I'm seeing some astronomical prices. If you are not new to my channel, you would have seen in one of the most recent grocery hauls that a gallon of cream, heavy cream, at my store was like $39.99. Obviously, I'm not buying a gallon of cream, but it made me think about prices of stuff. And so today I noticed some things that seemed really expensive to me. So go ahead and take a look at a few of these pictures that I took. Can you believe some of those prices? I mean, those eggs, just so you guys know, those are not organic. Those are not free range or anything. That is the store brand cheap eggs. And then, of course, that crab meat. Holy cow. The reason why I noticed that is because I saw a smoker recipe that calls for good crab meat and I want to make it, but your girl is too cheap to pay for that. Now, don't get me wrong. I know those guys working on the crab boats and stuff, they work their hiney off, but some of the other prices are just crazy, especially since I live in a town with one small store. That brings up my prepper pantry. Now, some people, you think prepper, and some people have a negative connotation with it. For me, I want the food security for my family, and I've been that way for a long time. I've always bought extra. My mom taught me that, and I think it comes from a time when my mom grew up and there was no food. And so instead of buying one box of macaroni and cheese, if it was on sale, you bought 2 or 3. And so this week, I focused on stuff for my prepper pantry as always. But I wanted to try to spend $10 and get some stuff for my prepper pantry to show you guys that it can be done. You do it inexpensively, whether it's 1 can of beans or a package of pasta or something like that, depending on what you can afford and how much shelf space and storage space you have, depends on what you can do. Now, if you've watched my videos previously, I do have a recent pantry tour, and I'll be having another one here probably within the next couple weeks. I didn't do this overnight, you guys. This was each week going through, buying extra stuff when it's on sale, and I did find my chicken. You guys, I told you guys about that in the intro, so I'm going to be doing some fun stuff with that, probably canning it up. Not sure what I'm doing with it yet, but I'll figure it out in the next couple days. So let's go ahead and go on inside. I'll show you guys my grocery haul for the week. And I again want to encourage you guys to check out all of the other videos down below. We've got some amazing people that collab every single month on grocery hauls. So if you love grocery hauls, if you love cook with me's, if you like canning and gardening and all of that type of stuff, along with Vlogmas, you guys, I'm kind of a crazy Christmas person. So make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. All right, let's go inside. Okay, here we are. Let me turn you around, show you my haul. I also have a little bit of a thrift store haul. And then after this grocery haul, there's going to be a Sam's Club haul. Here is my small grocery haul this week. Let me go ahead and show you my meal plan for the week. We are going to be doing chorizo tacos and some regular tacos. This is a recipe that has been on my meal plan for a couple weeks and I just can't seem to get it done. Then we're going to do some leftovers on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we're going to go ahead and do some grilled chicken. I'm going to try out my canned potatoes and I'm going to roast those up. We're going to have some veggies. And then we've got another leftover night. I am working, 4 12-hour shifts this week. So leftover nights tend to happen a lot more when I work extra shifts. And then we're going to have grilled cheese and tomato soup, because who doesn't love grilled cheese and tomato soup this time of year? Then I'm trying out a new Pinterest recipe, a mushroom and Swiss burger casserole. Now, it called for potato dumplings. I could not find them in my store, and I bet if I could, they'd probably be too expensive. So I'm just going to be doing tater tots. That's what the recipe says you can go ahead and do instead. We're going to do some green beans with that. And then I'm going to do a new crock pot recipe. I'm going to do a sweet Hawaiian crock pot chicken. We're going to do some rice and some veg with that. And this is another Pinterest recipe. This one will definitely be filmed for my crock pot collab, which will be happening at the end of the month. So make sure you watch for this recipe. So let's go ahead and jump into the haul. I told you guys I was looking for the chicken if it was on sale. It was still on sale. The case was empty, but I went and asked the meat department and they said, yep, we've still got some. It's the last day that it's on sale. So right here you can see I still got it for $2.27 a pound. And so I got 5 packages. This is going to be canned. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing with it yet. I'm kind of looking at different recipes. So $4.62 for this one, $5.03, $5.91, $4.65, and then this one is a big one, $6.75, because it's almost 3 pounds. I am so excited to be putting more chicken aside. This is the cheapest I have seen it in my town in a really long time. And I know the last time that I went to Sam's Club and bought chicken, which was, a couple months ago, it was $2.99 a pound there. So an amazing find there. And then we needed a gallon of milk, and they actually had whole milk. So I did go ahead and grab 1 gallon, and milk is still pretty high in our area. This right here was $4.39, and this is the store brand. And of course, there's the dogs barking because I'm filming. All right, back to the haul. And then I went ahead and grabbed some half and half. Now, I'm sure you guys noticed at the beginning that I had heavy cream on my photos again. And I was not going to pay that much money. I wasn't going to pay $6.49 for a little 16-ounce thing of heavy cream. All right, we're back. The dogs were barking like crazy, so we put them outside. So I went ahead and grabbed the half and half because I wasn't paying that price. I Googled it, and it did say, of course, that you can use half and half. And if you want it to be a little bit more rich, you can add some butter. So that is my plan. This half and half right here was a $1.99. So $1.99 for that versus $6.49. That is a no-brainer for me. And then I went ahead and got myself some more cottage cheese. And this cottage cheese right here was $2.99. Seems like that is quite a bit more, but I am trying to eat a little bit healthier. And then I went ahead and grabbed some honey mustard. My son had requested it a couple weeks ago, and I did buy some Sweet Baby Ray's honey mustard dipping sauce, but I got this on sale for $1.25, so I got this so that he'll have some actual honey mustard to put on sandwiches or whatever. I needed some cayenne pepper because I've been out, and I don't know how the heck I didn't have any in my cupboard, so this was $1.29. And then my sweet Hawaiian crockpot chicken needed some pineapple juice. I tried to find the little small cans. No such luck. My store does not carry them, has not carried them, ever, but I was hopeful. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pineapple juice that I need, and then I'm actually going to put this into jars and I'm going to freeze it. And then that way, when I have recipes that call for a cup of pineapple juice or something like that, I'll be able to take the pineapple juice out of the freezer and use it. So this was $3.99 for the can. This was the cheapest. And then I got some veggies and some salad and stuff, mainly for me and recipes. So I went ahead and grabbed myself a package of spinach. This right here was $2.49. I grabbed myself some Butter Bliss salad. That is one of my favorites. I do have some iceberg, and I think a little bit of romaine still left in the fridge, but I plan on eating salads with both of these, but also I plan on adding spinach to my eggs along with some bell peppers that I have already. And then for recipes, I needed a few other things. Now, I told you guys we're doing tacos. So the tomatoes and the onion, and I have a jalapeno in the fridge. That is going to be for the chorizo tacos. We do cut up green onions to eat on the top of our regular tacos. Then I needed the mushrooms for the mushroom Swiss burger. Now this week, the actual loose mushrooms were much cheaper. They were $3.99 a pound, and the packages of mushrooms were $2.49. So make sure you're taking a look at your prices. A lot of times people think the packages are always going to be cheaper. And then I went ahead and grabbed myself a couple more raspberries because they're still on sale 2 for $3. So I grabbed myself 2 of these. I just wish the berries didn't go bad so fast. And then here is my prepper pantry stuff. This is the stuff that I bought specifically for the pantry that I do not need. Now, the prices on these, they were pretty good for my store at this time. Now, that's one thing when you start stockpiling for a pantry or to have a little bit extra. Some people call it their store, right? Whatever you want to call it, you need to become familiar with prices and what's a good price and what's not. In my store, the generic canned vegetables run $1.39 a can. That is regular price. And Libby's isn't the generic, there's another generic. But I saw Libby's were on sale for 88 cents a can. Now, of course, I just got some corn and some green beans from Sam's Club. And you'll see those, I think, in this haul, but they broke down to like a little bit more than 50 cents. So these were 88 cents, not an amazing deal, but sweet peas is not something that I've really ever put in my prepper pantry before because we don't eat a lot of peas unless I have a recipe that calls for it. But I decided, you know what, Marlene, go ahead, branch out, get some other veggies in the pantry. And these are good until December of 2025. So I grabbed 2 of those. In the future, I think I might grab a couple cans of mixed vegetables. And then if I can't find carrots on sale to can myself, I'm probably going to get some canned carrots as well. Then tomato soup was on sale for 88 cents. You know, we used to be able to get tomato soup super cheap. Tomato soup at my store right now is $1.89. So that was a great price. The cream of mushroom soup at my store, you guys, $2.49. And I'm going to be needing to find some of that on sale. So I'm hopeful, usually around the holidays and stuff, it does go on sale. And then I absolutely love cooking with the Salsa Verde by La Victoria. Now, it was on sale 2 for $5. I have got it in the past 3 for $5, but I didn't have any in the pantry. And normally at my store, these right here are over, I think they're $4.69. So I went ahead and grabbed those. So we got 2 things for $5. We got 6 cans at 88 cents. So this is how much I spent on items for my prepper pantry this week besides the chicken. Now, let's talk about, did I make my goal? Yes, I definitely made my goal. So let's look at my receipt right here. So you can see my receipt is $67.53. I told you guys that I wanted to be under $50 unless I found the chicken. So let me put on the side right here how much I spent on the chicken and how much I spent on my other groceries. Yep. That's a win in my book because I overspent last week like crazy if you watch those hauls. Now, let's talk about my thrift store haul. This is my thrift store haul today. And, you know, a lot of the stuff looks dirty and gross, but stuff cleans up. First of all, I saw this Lazy Susan, and it's a double-tiered one. I'm really excited about this. This is going to go in my pantry somewhere. It's going to have extra spices on it. It will not fit in my kitchen pantry. Because where I have my spices is shorter. I do have flat Lazy Susans in there, but we're going to make it work. Excited about that. I paid $0.25 for that. So we've got that. And of course that is for storage purposes. Then take a look at this. You guys, I've always wanted some little trackers or stackers or something. Now it doesn't look like this is very big. So we'll see if if I'm actually going to be able to use it or not. It's $3 was what I paid for this. And it says it holds 24 to 30 cans. It's brand new. I opened it up. It's never been put together or anything. It says it's 16 inches deep, 9.5 or 9 3/4 inches tall, and 16 inches wide. So we're just going to have to see where I can get this put in. Once I get it put in, I will show you guys. It will probably be in the pantry tour, but super excited about that. And then I found this great big huge jar. It was in their little Christmas section because of course it's got the snowflakes and stuff on it. But you can see here, I can get a new seal for it if I want to use it for food storage. You know, this seal right here still looks pretty good, but I'm super excited about this. I don't know what I'm going to keep in it. This right here, they charge me $2 for, so I'm excited about that. And I think it says on the bottom how big it is. What does it say? It's 3 liters is what it says. I don't know what brand it is or anything like that, but to me it doesn't matter. Just another storage option. And then I got another lantern because my front porch decor is lanterns, but I really like this one a lot. So this one might actually stay inside. I can definitely see this one being for Christmas decor this year. And it is a solar lantern. I have no idea if it works or not. And for me, it does not matter. I think I got this for $1. And then I got this pot right here, you guys. Let me show you. Let me put my hand here so that you can kind of get an idea. It is a good size pot. It is a terracotta pot. It is glazed. There are no chips or anything on it. I got this for $3.50. If I was to buy this at the store, I guarantee it would be 15 or 20 bucks or possibly even more. Super excited to put this into the garden this next year. Then I've been picking up candles whenever I see them because they're super cheap. So these are some Trader Joe's candles. Never been to Trader Joe's, you guys, because where I live, there aren't any. But these are the imported Danish candles, and it says they're dripless, self-extinguishing, and they're a product of Denmark. So I have no idea how old these are. And for me, these are going into my emergency supplies. And so you can see right here, I only paid $1 for these as well. And so I don't know if all of them are straight or pretty close to it, but you can see these two right here are well worth it. And you can see the wicks that they've got there. And then I realized I've been getting the candlesticks. Yeah, I don't even have any candlestick holders, so I grabbed these. These were only $1 for both of them. And then I had to buy something Christmas. They're starting to put the Christmas stuff out. This is just a simple little box. And I don't know if I'll use it as decor or wrap somebody's present in it, but it is just super cute and it's basically brand new. So that was my thrift store haul. And let me go ahead and put the price right here that I spent at the thrift store for you guys, just so you guys know. When I go to the thrift store, I spend my allowance money. It's just one of the things that I like to do. And yes, of course, I could go ahead and, for the prepper pantry, put stuff towards that. But for me, that's how I justify it. All right, everybody. Well, that is it. And if you look behind me, you can see a little bit of things going on. Stay tuned to my channel so you get to see what that is behind me. Thanks for joining me today. And a huge shout out to my friend Tiffany and Jessica again for putting this collab together. All right, everybody, that's my haul for today, but let's go ahead and jump into the Sam's Club haul. Hello, everybody. Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307. We are here for a Prepper Pantry Sam's Club haul. If you can hear my hubby in the background, he is working on a diesel generator that he picked up at a yard sale. So, talking about prepping, right? Got to make sure that that food stays safe. So let's jump right into this haul. Here is my food haul. And there is a little bit of non-grocery, but not much. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. Just so everybody knows, if you're brand new to my channel, I live in a small town in Wyoming, and the closest Sam's Club is actually in Idaho Falls, which is a couple hours away. So I typically order online for Sam's Club. So let's go ahead and start in the back right here. So I decided to go ahead and get these Club Cracker snack stacks. I don't know if they're the best price or not. There are 50 ounces of them and they're $8.12. We just haven't had any for a while, and my grocery store prices have been a little bit out of control. So I went ahead and grabbed those for the pantry. And then you're going to see I got quite a few seasonings. For anybody that has never ordered online before, a lot of stuff from Sam's Club, you have to order at least 2 quantities of 2. So when you see this stuff, I have to order 2 of them. Not everything, but I'll tell you what it is. So the garlic salt, I went ahead and ordered 2 of. We love the Lowry's. I don't remember it being so green before, but we have got 2 of those for $8.98. And I do use garlic salt quite a bit in my cooking. And then we got onion powder. We got 2 of those. They're $6.72. And then we also went with the Lowry seasoned salt. And of course we had to get 2 of those, and they're $6.98. And then I was super excited to find this. I use this right here for biscuits and gravy. Yes, I can make a gravy with a roux and stuff, but this is just so simple and easy for a quick breakfast or brunch. And these were, you had to buy 2 as well. So they're $4.98. And the good thing with these right here is look at that Best By date right there. $5.23.24. And of course, you notice it says Better Buy, which I absolutely love. I just saw a video about somebody in Canada talking about getting rid of expiration dates. Has anybody heard about that? Let me know. And so then I went ahead and grabbed some chicken base and some beef base. Now, you had to buy 2 of these when you bought them. I didn't think anything of it because I figured they'd have a long shelf life. But these shelf lives on these are March of 23. And so I'm not going to be able to use this much chicken base in that amount of time. So I'm probably going to put one in my prepper pantry, and I'm going to probably find somebody that can use one, or go ahead and donate them to the food bank so they don't sit in my pantry and expire. And those were $6.98. And I'm sure it's because they are the base and they're not powder form. That's probably why they don't have as long of an expiration date. So lesson learned for me on that. Having a prepper pantry is something that is always a lesson learned, right? You learn what your family eats, what the expiration dates are. Then I went ahead and grabbed this big pack of instant dry yeast, and it was $4.98 for a double pack. Now, my husband is laughing at me because I'm not a bread maker, right? But these go in the freezer, and they will last for a really long time. And my goal this fall, which some of you are like, it's fall, as soon as I'm done with doing the outside work with the garden and stuff, I want to start making our own bread. So I went ahead and grabbed that. That's going to go into the freezer for now. We needed some coconut oil. The coconut oil that I had in my pantry, I just used the rest of it. And when it got shipped, of course, you could see it's liquid. Now it's starting to solidify. In our house, it's generally solid because of the temperature we keep our house at. This was $8.86. And this best, if used by date for this, is April of 24. Then my husband drinks the Dunkin' Donuts. And I grabbed one. I probably should have grabbed 2. I'm trying to keep 8 of these in my prepper pantry. That's 6 months of coffee for him. And it is $23.68. As we know, inflation is alive and well. Coffee is one of those things that's went up almost $5. I included that on one of my past videos. And then we went ahead and grabbed some Spam. We love Spam. It's a great shelf-stable meat to have on your pantry shelf. And my hubby and I, we just tried the generic Spam from Great Value from Walmart, and we thought it was delicious. However, I went ahead and grabbed this because these were $5 off. So for 8 cans of Spam, it was $2.98, and that's why I have a little 5 right there. So I did go ahead and grab these to put into our pantry. If you hear anything in the background, it's my hubby because we film, and this is real life. So like I said, he was working on a generator. Now he's in the kitchen washing his hands. Maple syrup. We did not have any maple syrup, and we just finished our bottle. I should have gotten 2 of these, so the next Sam's Club haul that I have, you are going to see another maple syrup. I want to have 1 in my cupboard to use and 1 in my prepper pantry. This was $11.52. Then we've got peanut butter. This is another thing that you generally see in my haul. However, you don't generally see Skippy. My husband prefers Jif, but peanut butter's been kind of crazy. So we went ahead and grabbed this 2-pack of Skippy, and it was $10.28 for 2. At my local store, this right here, if I bought 1 bottle of this, it would probably be more than $10.28. And the shelf life on this peanut butter right here is November of 23. And then back here you see I got some vinegar. It is 2-gallon jugs, and they're $5.68. And so I use this for canning, but I also want to start using it a little bit more to clean. And then we got some mayonnaise and some Miracle Whip. Now, I'm a little bit disappointed on the mayo because the shelf life of this is extremely short. So yet again, probably going to be donating some of this. I grabbed 2 of them because we were almost out and mayo's been really expensive. They are $5.58 for 2 for the Kraft mayo. But when I flip it over, or when I turn it around, the best by date on this is only November. I don't know about you guys, but our family's not big enough to go through 4 bottles of mayonnaise in 2 months. So again, I'll probably find somebody that needs it, donate it to the food bank. I just don't want it sitting on my prepper pantry shelf going bad. And of course, mayo at my store, depending on the brand, has been really expensive. Another thing that's been super expensive is Miracle Whip. At my store, a bottle this size right here has been over $7.
And so for this 2-pack, it was $8.14. Happy with that. I only ordered one of these, and it has a better shelf date. It has February of 23. So these two will be just fine in our pantry. Then I went ahead and got some cornstarch. I did grab 2 because I had to order 2. And of course, I've got the expiration date right on the front right there for you guys to see. It's 5 of 25. And these are only $3.76 a piece. And I had heard that cornstarch was going to be one of those things that was going to be in short supply. But I heard that after I bought this cornstarch. So I'm happy to have it for my pantry. Then my son, with his recent issues with being ill and needing IVs and stuff, he had asked for some Pedialyte. So I found this at Sam's Club for $14.98. It is 3 33.8 fluid ounce bottles along with 2 of the little packets. Now, I would love to keep the little packets in my pantry, so I'm going to be looking for that. Then I've got a big thing of all-purpose flour right here. This is 25 pounds for $12.98. I want to get some bread flour, but they did not have any in stock, so I'm going to be watching for that. And then our long grain rice, I went ahead and got 2 25-pound bags of long grain rice. We have broke into the 25-pound rice that I had already purchased. So both of these are for the prepper pantry, and of course rice has a long shelf life, and we are going to probably store at least one of these for long-term storage just to have. And then the last thing that I got, and I got this because it was on sale. I've never tried this brand before. This is the Suavitel, I think is how you say it, and of course it is a fabric softener. They had an amazing sale that I think you got an extra $5 off. And so this right here was only $4.98 when you bought 2. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 of those. So this is my prepper pantry haul. I'm going to go ahead and put the total for the haul right here. Well, that's it, you guys. That's my prepper pantry haul from Sam's Club for this week. Let me know down in the comments, what are you doing to fight inflation, or what are you stocking in your prepper pantry? All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. And until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.